Hey Addison, it's Mimi again. I've got another Christmas story for you, and this one is about a little lamb. I noticed we had a little lamb in our nativity scene, so I thought I'd bring him out and show him to you. He's got little black feet and really curly wool. A lamb is a baby sheep, and the people who take care of lambs and sheep are called shepherds. So we're going to read about a little lamb. The Crippled Lamb. The author of the story is Max Lucado. He wrote the words. And the illustrator, the person who did the pictures, is Liz Bonham. Once upon a time, let's start there. I'll let you see the pictures first. Once upon a time, there lived a little lamb named Joshua. He was white with black spots, black feet, and sad eyes. Josh felt sad when he saw the other lambs running and jumping because he couldn't. Josh had been born with one leg that didn't work quite right. He always limped when he walked. Can you tell which lamb is Joshua? I can tell by the black spots and the black feet. He's right here. He does look a little sad. Here, there's a new animal in here. Do you know what that one is? It's a cow. When he watched the other lambs run and play, Josh felt sad and alone, except when Abigail was around. Abigail was Josh's best friend. She was an old cow, and her voice was always kind and friendly. Some of Josh's favorite hours were spent with Abigail. You have a cousin named Abigail. She's a good friend to you, just like this Abigail is a good friend to Joshua. She would spend hours with Josh, telling him stories. When Josh got sad because he could not run and jump and play in the grass, Abigail would say, "Don't be sad, little Joshua. God has a special place for those who feel left out." You see them laying in the field at night. There's Abigail and there's Joshua. She sounds like a wise friend. Joshua wanted to believe her, but it was hard. Some days he just felt alone. Then one day, the shepherds decided to take the lambs to the next valley where there was more grass. All the sheep were excited. I'm sure they were. A good, new, fresh, yummy grass. Here we go. Josh hobbled over and took his place on the edge of the group. But the others started laughing at him. "Go back, slowpoke. We'll never get there if we have to wait on you. Go back, Joshua." They're not being very kind. He looks pretty sad, doesn't he? Then he heard the shepherd's voice. "They are right, little Joshua. You better go back. The trip is too long for you. Go and spend the night in the stable." Joshua turned slowly and began limping away. That's so sad. He doesn't get to get the fresh grass. But remember what Abigail said. Never before had Joshua felt so left out. A big tear slipped out of his eye, rolled down his nose, and fell on a rock. "Don't be sad, little Joshua," said Abigail. "God has a special place for those who feel left out." The two friends walked to the stable together. She's so nice to him. Takes good care of him. After eating some hay, Joshua lay down on some straw and closed his eyes. Abigail came and rested beside him. Josh was glad to have Abigail as a friend. See them eating hay from the trough, sometimes known as a manger. Soon Josh was asleep. He dreamed of running and jumping just like the other sheep. He dreamed of being in a place where he never felt left out. Suddenly, strange noises woke him up. There he's listening. You can see his ears up. He's listening to the strange noises. "Abigail," he whispered, "wake up. I'm scared. Somebody is in here." They looked across the dimly lit stable. Josh and Abigail were surprised to see a baby lying on some fresh hay in the feed box. The baby's mother was resting on a big pile of hay beside the feed box. You see, here's the mommy, and there's the baby. And then you see Abigail and Joshua. Do you know who this baby is? He's pretty special. Josh limped across the stable. He stopped next to the mother and looked into the baby's face. The baby was crying. He was cold. The woman picked up the baby and put him on the hay next to her. Josh looked around for something to keep the baby warm. Oh, that's really sweet of him, isn't it? He wants to keep the baby warm and keep him from crying. Then Josh remembered his own soft, warm wool. Timidly, he walked over and curled up close to the baby. "Thank you, little lamb," said the baby's mother softly. Soon the little child stopped crying. About that time, a man entered the stable carrying some rags to cover the baby. "Look, Joseph, this little lamb has kept the new king warm." A king? Joshua wondered who the baby might be. The baby's name is Jesus. He's God's son. He came from heaven to teach us about God, the mother said. You see Joshua all curled up next to baby Jesus, keeping him warm with his wool. Just then, there was another noise at the door. It was the shepherds. You see them all? The ones who had left Joshua behind. "We saw a bright light and heard the angels," they began. Then they saw Joshua next to the baby. "Joshua, do you know who this baby is?" The young mother smiled. "God heard your prayer, little lamb. This baby is the answer." Somehow Joshua knew this was a special child, and this was a special moment. He also understood why he had been born with a crippled leg. Had he been like the other sheep, he would have been away in the valley. But since he was different, he was in the stable among the first to welcome Jesus into the world. Joshua turned and walked back to Abigail and took his place beside his friend. "You were right," he told her. "God does have a special place for me." That's sweet. Remember how we talked about this lamb's curly wool? That's what kept the baby Jesus warm. And God knew the baby Jesus was going to be cold, so he provided Joshua so that Joshua could keep him warm. Isn't that a sweet story? All right. Wish you a Merry Christmas, and we'll hopefully have another story tomorrow. I love you. Bye.